Hello and welcome to this brand new and exciting video. Today we're going to meticulously see how to effectively configure PRTG with Telegram so that PRTG can reliably send us important notifications directly on Telegram. There aren't many complex steps involved. It's not a very complicated process at all. You just need to pay close attention to a few crucial things. Also, I watched some helpful videos online. Actually, I only really saw one, the one that seemed the most comprehensive and best to me, but if you try to follow it, it unfortunately doesn't quite work as expected, and there's not much more you can really do about it. So let's carefully see how to configure both Telegram and PRTG and precisely how this entire system works together. First of all, let's begin by configuring Telegram itself. In the meantime, as you can clearly see, this is my current PRTG setup, which just has a few basic default sensors already in place. So let's open the Telegram application and carefully type here botfat, which, as you might guess, stands for botfather. Click on it, then click the start button. Here we then type the command ochnewbot. Now, we need to carefully specify both the chosen name of the bot and its unique username. For instance, I will personally designate it as CrazyNet PRTG bot, and I will consistently utilize this very same name for both the username and the bot itself. I will then proceed to click the OK button, and then again for the username or nickname confirmation. And here we successfully have our essential API. At this crucial juncture, we absolutely need to perform something incredibly important. We must effectively remove the privacy settings. So we will simply type mybot, which is mybot, and then confidently press the enter key. This is indeed my newly and freshly created bot. We will click on it, then navigate to the bot settings option, subsequently to group privacy, and finally click on turn off. That's it. It's quite simple and straightforward. Now, we need to meticulously create the specific group where we will ultimately add our bot. So we will click right here and carefully select new group, and for example, I will affectionately call it PRTG logs. And next, at this particular point in the process, I add my designated username. This is for the specific bot that I have just successfully created. I then press OK to confirm my selection and proceed. Subsequently, here within the clearly visible search bar interface, I will diligently go and look for the particular item or entity that belongs to me, ensuring I locate the correct one among the available options. Group. So, this is how the bot sees it. Sorry, I got a bit distracted for a moment. So here in the PRTG logs group, you see there are two members. You need to make sure that this message appears, has access to messages. Because if it doesn't have this message, we won't be able to send messages to the Telegram group, in this case, the PRTG logs group. Then at this particular point in time, we will need to navigate to this specific location on our internet browser, and the comprehensive link that I am about to carefully copy for you, you will conveniently find it available later within the detailed description provided below. So, here at this link, we need to enter our API, which we'll find here inside the bot. Here it is. Perfect. So bot, please paste it into the designated area and we will clearly see that it subsequently returns a message that is completely empty. Perfect. No, sorry, this is actually the send message command, get all the latest updates. So as you can see, I keep receiving messages. Okay, it's empty. So we need to look for the chat ID that we'll need for PRTG. So let's go here again to... On Telegram, we will carefully type in the rather CrazyNet PRTG bot, which is indeed our designated user. And right here, we then proceed to press the start command, specifically /start, to begin the process. And then you write something. It truly doesn't matter what you write, anything at all. Then we click update, and you will see that it clearly appears here. A lot of different and various things. Now, what we absolutely need and require is for the first name to clearly say CrazyNet PRTG bot. If it genuinely doesn't show up, so if you truly don't see it appearing, I will certainly show you precisely how to force it to appear a little bit. Let's carefully look for it. I simply can't find it anywhere. It's definitely not there. Okay, since it's clearly not present, here's exactly what you should do. Look closely. You will go here to the group, then you will go here to the members. Over here on the CrazyNet PRTG bot, you can select to promote an admin, to promote them to an administrator, okay? Then of course for the group, you absolutely need to set the privacy settings so that no one can actually see it, except for those specific individuals who have officially joined the group, okay? At this particular point, excuse me for a moment, at this precise point in time, I typically send other messages from the bot, but honestly speaking, they really shouldn't be entirely necessary for this process. Okay, I will now click the update button and we will clearly see that somewhere within the interface, we will undoubtedly find something that looks exactly like this. See? The CrazyNet PRTG bot. Here it is. This is indeed my very own bot, and what I specifically need is this unique identification number right here, and you will easily recognize it because it consistently has a distinct dash character positioned directly in front of it. So at this point in time, I will simply copy it just like this, and then I will carefully paste it over here in Notepad, which you currently cannot visually perceive, but I assure you I have it open. It is definitely there. Now, let us proceed to PRTG itself. The entire configuration process is basically and fundamentally completed. So let us now navigate to the setup notification section. Notification template. Okay. Then we proceed here to meticulously add a new notification template. So we will create a brand new one and subsequently name it Telegram. Then we will carefully scroll down and subsequently select this particular HTTP action. So the complete URL, the specific URL that we are interested in, is indeed this one right here. Again, in this case, we need to copy our API key, which we find here on botfather, copy it, and now let's insert it right here. Then we carefully select Post. Here, we specifically need to meticulously enter our complete payload, which includes our unique API key. Now, I will simply copy and then paste this particular example, but it's important to note that all the various payloads, such as those for sensors, link sensors, sensor devices, and many others, can be comprehensively located and accessed on the official PRTG website. You can easily find them right here, clearly listed under the API section. I will proceed to thoroughly delete everything currently present and then carefully paste my brand new updated API key, precisely like that. Following this, I will then click the Create button to finalize the process. Then here on the little bell icon, I run a test to see if it works, and here it is. It works. I'm able to send messages. At this point, I go here to root and check if. Under root, as you can see, I then check under notification triggers to see if I have all the sensors. That is, all the settings I want the bot to respond to. In this case, if it goes down, if the link is down, and if the link is up, and it sends everything to no notification. So here I set it to Telegram. Telegram. Again, Telegram. And the very same story unfolds here with the popular messaging application Telegram, then again with another instance of Telegram and yet another instance of Telegram. Okay, at this particular moment, we can now proceed to try, for example, to execute this specific action, which is to carefully put this entire process on a temporary pause. Test pause, for example. Of course, the description isn't mandatory, it's not required. And here are the messages, see? I have indeed received the messages, but the PRTG sensor located here simply does not write them for me, primarily because it should be specified better. I only did it for demonstration purposes, but if you're interested, you can do it yourself. See here, SSL certificate sensor, which is this one, and then HTTPS, and then it will gradually show me all of them. This sensor should be ping in theory. Now, why isn't it showing me? That's strange. Oh well, anyway, same story. If I do resume again, when it comes back up, it should send me notifications after 10 seconds that it's up. Same thing if I do it, for example, for the gateway. It should be exactly the same. And here it is. The notifications, see, these are for the app because it came back up app and app. Then, now the down notifications will appear instead, which are these for the gateway, or yes, I think it's the gateway. So this is how you can add Telegram to PRTG. Simply the links that I copied here you will find in the description. And that's all for now. If you found the video helpful, leave a like. If you're not subscribed to the channel, subscribe, and if you have any questions, leave a comment. Thank you. See you.